Hello, friends and fellow adventurers. All right, we're back, and how are we doing here? Hello, Llama. You're still back here? You look like a masked crusader is what you look like. Yeah, I don't talk to you. Oh, I see. You're on a mission? Really? Are you Castaway? Have you become... No? How about you? Katchin. All right, you're good. Let's see what we have. All right, it's been a while, so I'm just getting the lay of the land. Everything seems to be pretty much the same here. Oh, here he is. All right, so things are looking pretty much the same as when we left off last time. I haven't done any work on anything. We've been talking about what we wanted to do. That was more what we were thinking about. We really liked the look of the lava library, so we were trying to brainstorm some other ideas. I think we need a proper blacksmithing zone of some kind. We've got some nice area here where we can do some things. So hopefully we can come up with some stuff down there. I'm happy with how things went here. And yeah, right. I forgot we were moving on up, way up here. Okay. Wow. We got quite a ways into this. Well, still not that high. I don't even know what we're actually at. Oh, get off of my house, buddy. Get off of my house. Like, nobody wants you here. Oh, come on. Really? That's not fair. All right, fine. Let's patch it up. All right. So, right. And we had kind of decided that this was going to be our perimeter wall, wasn't it? That's looking good. That does not look... Oh, I see the wall is going to go up there, I think. That's sort of the issue. Right. Wow. It's kind of weird building this way. I'll have to see what I have left now for... I like the staircase to nowhere. It's super weird. So I had a fair bit of everything here. I think there was still more going back to the other site and sort of sorting out what we had going on over there. That was one of the next steps that kind of had to happen. And we had... Right, yeah, this looks like it might work. Let's check it out here. Getting hungry too. Let's eat something. Have a snack. There we go. Carb it up. Yeah, I think this will... That looks like it's going to align just fine. We eyeballed... Oh, perfect. We eyeballed that better than I would have thought. Not bad. So as we go up, yeah, we'll continue along with this line. That's looking good. Interesting. Okay, so we'll be able to... Let's see how we did over here. Did we get it on this side as well? I think we did. I don't know where exactly Castaway is right now. Yeah, that's looking good as well. Okay, so we'll finish this up. So all of this can be built. And then in terms of, yeah, I hadn't figured out yet exactly how we were going to do this. This seemed like it might be a room, although it's hard to say. It's not much of one. I think I was going to wall in along one of these points, wasn't I? And basically treat this almost like a secret section we can open into some kind of room or something. And then this, it's still a little bit of space. I don't know entirely what we want to do with it. I gotta get, now that summer is approaching, I'm going to have to spend a chunk of time really just nibbling away at this, and it'll get done pretty quickly, I think. It's hard to do it in 20-minute increments. But I think we've got a plan now, at least. I like the way that the sun... Where is that coming from? The sun is... Oh, that's nice. Just through this little crack here. We're getting a little shadow. Does that shadow move? It does. Look at that. That is beautiful. I could just watch that. It's like real life. I could watch stuff like that, I think. Oh, the paint is drying. The paint is drying. Now, where exactly did he go? Was he... who's that over there? Is that him? I don't know that is him. I thought I saw a person over here, but it could just be the machine doing its job. I think it's the machine doing its job. I don't think he's anywhere near here. I don't know. Okay, he's coming home. There we go. And then I'm at home. Oh. I don't know why I always feel the need to hit escape. Alright, so everything else is still looking the same though. I think we're looking good. Now, how are we over here? Do we have much in the way of Yeah, I had a bunch of plain stone. Right, okay. Let's take some of that. Okay, that's good. And do I want to offload anything that I have here? I guess these saplings. I don't particularly need them. I will keep the ridiculous amount. I'll get rid of the gunpowder too. I don't need that. And I will get rid of the wood as well. I don't need that on me. All right. So we'll see how this is. I think it's going to look set back enough that it's going to make logical sense. I like that wall around there. The secondary structure and then the interior structure. So I think we've got enough like onion layers here. Oh, that, I thought that was him for a second. Oh my gosh. Oh, dude. You missed your golden armor. Nice try, buddy. I like the way the armor sets off in the sun here. Wow. Snake pit. Oh yeah, you left a pair of golden boots. Oh, okay, that's nice of you. Oh, I'm all full. I can't even take your golden boots. Sorry, bud. What a waste. What a waste. Alright, well. Not that I need golden boots at the moment. That's going to be the issue as we go up and up and up, is I haven't done enough to light up some of these top floors. Alright, so let's now let's throw down a few here. Oh no, that is not even what I want. Let's climb off the edge. Okay, let's swap these around. There we go. Now, I think the question I was working through in my mind after the last time was how exactly do we want to do this staircase beyond this point. I wasn't sure if I want to build a sorry, as I get close to the edge here, my brain, I'm trying to pay attention because I'm like notoriously bad at falling off. There we go. This keyboard is, I'm using a keyboard that's not great for this kind of thing. Let's grab these. Still hungry, eh? Wow. Bread doesn't do much. Bread doesn't fill you up like it used to. Okay. Let's throw some of these down. Alright. Now that gives me a little bit to start working off of here. My thought was, how do I want to do, whoa. How do I want to do staircases? Am I looking to do a staircase that's going to be, oh, that is, it doesn't even look like it, with the shade, it doesn't look like it's in the right plane of existence. Am I going to want to continue with the staircase going? I can't go any farther up like this. So, and we're not at our top floor, so I might double back on ourselves. That might be the best choice. I kind of think. Oh, I've got to figure out how far over we get to build as well. I like this view. I do enjoy it. Like if it was raining right now, it wouldn't be as pleasant to build, but it feels like a nice summery day. Okay, and you are not needed. So it's interesting because we are running right into this. I might just, right, I'm going to leave this. So, and this might be the part then on the next layer, I might make a plateau and then keep this part shifted over. And maybe like the next section of this whole thing, maybe I'll put the stairs up this way because I'll move in this direction and I'll leave this part maybe as an open plaza, or the floor above this. I might end this floor here and then have a staircase that goes up onto the mountain or something. I don't know. I want to do something interesting along those lines, I feel like. It feels like using the natural building again. It would be nice to do. Ooh. I wonder where this is at. Okay. Oh, and needs more blocks. Oh, he's almost home. That's interesting. So I'm curious to see. I know other people have probably been playing on here and getting stuff done, and I'm very intrigued to see what else people have been accomplishing. Okay, oh, see, this seems to be actually where we want to stop, isn't it? I think that might be it. Which brings us to an interesting point, because we're now going to tie in with this a little bit more thoroughly on this level, aren't we? Okay, let's build out here. I feel like I'm definitely toast at this level. If I fall. Oh, am I? No, yeah, I think we're good. I think the wall is going to come up beside this if I've got this figured out properly. And then there. That's not bad. So that ties us over in finally. And yeah, that's cool. Okay, so that I've got to figure out how these two blocks then go together. Do they kind of link, or is this still a disconnected blob? It is kind of, isn't it? Huh. So we might connect those at some point as well. Or I'll end up wiping it out, probably. I'll end up absorbing it so heavily that it's just going to be like... Okay, let's hop into bed. He's at the nether portal. Okay, which... Oh. I'm at new home. He's at the old home. Oh, no. Okay, we got to play this one cool. Play casual, right? We don't care. It's no big deal. Don't kill the llama. Jeez Louise. Back off, buddy. There we go. Oh. That was... I didn't like that. So I think what we need to do is we need to light this up a little bit. At least just for the moment. Because I don't want to... I don't want to see any of the critters getting killed. Okay, let's go back up here. Oh, he's got some stuff. Stuff is good. Ooh, some valuable stuff. Wow, this is getting better. This is getting better. What kind of valuable stuff does he have? Valuable to whom? That's always the pertinent question. Whose idea of valuable? There we are. Okay, we got some wall there. That comes out here. I think this is probably going to have to be mined. Alright, and then, so we're looking good there. So I guess we'll just keep building out this way. This is going to be the interesting one because it's starting to tie everything together. There's going to be more interesting decisions getting made at some point here because we're going to have to figure out how exactly do we want to do this. Like this weird dirt blob. I want it to be part of the structure. But yeah, it's going to be hard to figure out exactly how do we... I guess I'll carve out that in, like on the inside we'll fix it up so that you don't see it. On the outside it'll still be an interesting, almost like a barnacle on the side of the building. But whether or not it works is going to be the question. I have no idea if this will work as a thing. Or if it's going to just seem kind of ill-fitting. I don't know. Okay, he's over here. We'll have to go and check out his valuables that he's brought. Okay, what does he got? What do you got? Oh. Okay, what's the deal? Oh, let's take a look. Oh my gosh. That's some valuables. What? Wow. That's absurd. That's bananas. Oh, what did you forget? What's that? Oh, oops. I have a shulker. That could have been bad. Okay, wow, we're blowing through the stone pretty quick. The size of this floor is big enough that you definitely, it feels like it's not going to last long. Whenever I see the big stacks of stone, I think, oh yeah, we get stone forever. We don't. We don't have stone forever. I wonder if I have enough to even get this floor done. So instead of running any further up, I think I should probably finish off this, which should be a pretty quick job. Not at that pace. There we are. All right. Oh, for Pete's sakes. I'm trying to go too fast here. Too much clickety-clickety. Slow down. All right. Yeah, I have to say I was never a big Java player. I've always preferred playing games on gamepad. I grew up playing on keyboards, and the minute I could play on a gamepad, I've kind of enjoyed. I guess I played a lot more Nintendo and stuff and other ColecoVision and Intellivision, whatever, as a kid. I used a lot of different controllers, and I like controllers. I grew up also playing a lot of keyboard and mouse games, but not these kinds of games, keyboard mouse, like Sierra game, keyboard and mouse, where there was no gamepad option, and your movements were somewhat limited, so you weren't having to like really wreck your hands trying to do it. So I think I've gotten better playing keyboard and mouse in the past few years than I've ever been. But that said, it's also made me not like the keyboard I'm using a lot. I'm like, I get keyboard. I never understood keyboards before, like in terms of people being very specific about keyboards, and now I'm super kind of mentally into keyboards. I get it. I'm very much more into it. I've gotten them from the tactile sense, and just the overall. I have a lot of manual typewriters. I like things that make clicking noises and are mechanical, and I've always liked mechanical keyboards. I just never really saw the true utility of one. I thought they were more of like a fetish object as opposed to being, an essential thing for gaming. And it's only after playing like this a lot more where I'm like, yeah, I could definitely see the use in having a much more accurate keyboard that is, I can tell where my fingers are and what I'm doing a little bit easier. And having some kind of membrane keys are not great for this kind of stuff. I tend to find I've decimated the keyboard, but my hands are big, and I find these membrane keyboards, they don't give me enough feedback in telling exactly what I'm doing, especially when you start like I don't know what the term is, not bridging, but when you start walking over weirder overhangs and stuff, I tend to get lost with my fingers. Maybe that's all keyboards. It could be just me. It is probably just me. But I feel like I understand keyboards more than I did before, or keyboard culture, or whatever you want to call it. The desire to use different keyboards is less of a novelty and more of a like, oh, I get it. Okay, that makes sense. That's where I'm at now. This game has definitely done that. I've thought a lot more about these things. I think you have more time to think about these things the more you play this game. But yeah, even I'm a person that's always been into, even assembling my PCs and stuff. But I've never been into peripherals, really. It's not a thing. It's a black box that has good components. I'm happy. I'm not an RGB guy. I don't really, I don't know. It's functional. I'm a functionalist computer user. I worked in tech. It does the job. I'm happy. But now as I play more of these, I've gotten more into the rest of the surrounding things. Now I'm trying to concentrate also on this little bit here. How close are we? That seems like that's pretty aligned there. Aligned, not ill-lined. Although it may also be ill-lined. Whoa. No, I don't like that feeling. Makes me feel icky. Makes me feel like falling. Oh. Yeah, that's a good haul of diamonds he has. We need to do some like really egregious diamond build. Like he needs a bunch of diamond blocks that are just like purely for show. It's just a total flex. Like, yeah, I've got 25 blocks of diamonds here in my workshop. What are you gonna make of it? That makes sense. All right, and you. Yeah, once you get going, it does go quick. I always find it's the getting warmed up and getting kind of like started on a task. It's kind of like stretching. You've just got to like get you've got to get warmed up and then it's all good. Uh-oh. Oh wow, he's on fire. You're on fire, buddy. Well, I got a dude in chainmail. Oh, right, we've changed the server settings. That's what happened. So my previous attempt at changing the server settings didn't take for whatever reason. But now they have. Oh boy. What is this? What is this? Oh, it's black wool. Oh, what is this? Interesting. What you making, buddy? Ah, a lava pit. Huh. All right, that's good. He's giving us an out. Okay, I'm curious what this is going to be about. What is the lava pit about? I'm wondering if this is going to be specifically for any blacksmithing or something. I'm intrigued. Well, I think that might be a good place for us to take a break. We've got a little bit of work done. It's interesting as I have not been leaping forward on these builds at all. I've been kind of nibbling away. Look at that sunset. Nibbling away at all of these things as we slowly try to progress ahead. But I think as summer hits, we'll probably spend more time getting a lot more work done in bigger spurts. And so hopefully between the episodes, I'll actually progress a little bit more. Be nice to get a little bit past just the main flooring and all that and get more onto really getting just get the structure completed, get the skin of this thing made, and we can start doing some of the fun stuff. So I'm like looking at the lighting. I like I'm trying to figure out what is causing the shadows from what. It's interesting. What is that? I guess that might be caused from here up to there. Is that what's doing that? It's weird, right? Am I blocking? No, I'm not in the way. I don't know. Who is to know? All right. We will see you all next time. Till then, bye-bye.